Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tyler Lawson. Today it is Wednesday, and I know I'm finally gonna be able to start on the Wrestling Wednesday, but first I got do the trailer. Well, just for one, I'll save it up for next time. I don't know, maybe like tomorrow once again, hopefully. But yeah, so this time we're finally back at it, of course. And we're gonna react to Superman official trailer. Of course, man, I'm still very excited about Superman, and even though that the only reason why, because I always watch every single time the Superman movies, anime movies. I'm even the series where I totally forgot. But hey, at least I still enjoyed it anyways because of it. And it's a lot of things to it because I always hate I always hate how they always put Superman as a bad person, of course, man. And I mean, I'm glad that he might be back as a good person, because I don't want this one to happen again. So yeah, so that's the only reason why, because it's a lot of situation that happened like later on. So yeah. But it's very complicated how this happens. But I'm glad that they changed it back to the hero. So yeah. But speaking of that, man, I'm still very excited about Superman, even though it's coming out in January. Not January, July. Well, I keep thinking about that. My bad. July in 2 months. So yeah, but yeah, man. Let me know which y'all still very excited about Superman. So yeah, but let's check it out in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You'd let me interview you as Superman?
Sure.
Ready?
Let's do it, Cronkite.
Superman.
Miss Lane.
Recently, you've come under a lot of fire for what some might.
A lot of fire.
It's a lot. Today, the Secretary of Defense said he was going to look into your actions. That's funny?
My actions? I stopped a war.
Maybe.
Not maybe. I did.
In effect, you illegally entered a country.
This is how you're gonna be?
I'm not the one being interviewed, Superman. Did you consult with the president?
No.
You seemingly acting as a representative of
I
the
wasn't
United States will
representing
cause
anybody
more
except for me.
problems around the world.
And doing good.
I would question myself in the same situation and consider the consequences.
People were going to die. Hey, buddy. Eyes up here.
Your choices, your actions. That's what makes you who you are.
Superman. He's not a man. He's an it. somehow become the focal point of the entire world's conversation.
I will not accept that.
I cleaned your boots. I'll go get them for you.
You have a dog?
Yep. Yep. Oh, sorry. Yep. 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 I'm totally watching it. I'm totally watching it. I'm not gonna lie though. I mean, I ain't gonna lie though. Like, still, that most people that you know rejected him for for every fear that they a lot of people didn't want him to die, and I guess they treated him because they thought they he was a villain and all that. I mean, that's the only thing because I don't know. Like, but after some of the partners and some villains, help him up and just like hype him up for make Superman save the world, and that's the plan. That's the only plan that they ever wanted to happen. And I know I just always hate how they how the DC's, treating like Superman is a bad person, and I don't know how, but it's a lot of situations like that happen every single time, and it just gets out of hand. But lastly, I'm glad that Superman, is back up to his feet as a hero. So you don't want any more of this whole lander type of stuff. You know what I'm talking about. It's a lot of things that I tell you. Well, I'm gonna see it. Hell yeah, I'm definitely still seeing it on July 11th. But the question is, I know there's something that's gonna be replaced for Batman. Still, I'm guessing that Robert Pattinson is still Batman, but if we might see him on for the post credits as happening at the end of Superman, that'll be cool, man. I hope that might happen later on. So yeah, we'll have to see, but but yeah, man. But also, it's a cool thing we got Hawkgirl, Green Lantern, and what's his name? I totally forgot. It's one that what it looks like reminds me of Magneto with the ball on it. Never mind. I'll figure it out next time. Sorry, I just tried to catch you. I apologize for that. But yo, let me know, comment down below what y'all think about this, man. Are y'all still very excited about Superman? Let me know, man. It's coming out on July 11th, which is 2 months. So I'm very, very, very excited, man. Very excited about that. So yeah. So comment down below what you think about it, and I'll see you in the next video.